Greetings, I am Rhoda Case, a one-year MBA candidate from the Bronx, New York.
Greetings, I am Taquasha Freeman, a first-year Master Supply Chain Management student from Fort Lauderdale, Florida.
Greetings, I am Jasmine Simmons, a one-year MBA candidate from St. Petersburg, Florida.
Greetings, I am Bernicia Stevens, a one-year MS candidate from Quincy, Florida. So first we will start our study by going over the important facts about Caledon concrete mixers, which they are a manufacturer of truck-mounted concrete mixers located in Caledon, Ontario. They have 140 employees, and 100 of those employees are unionized hourly workers. They reported 25 million in sales, and 40% of those sales came from the US. Acquired by Illinois Machinery Company, they cooperated their sales, purchasing, and engineering with the St. Louis operation from IMC. Although the two operations, they still have separate leadership. And one important thing too about CCM is they use 150 components in total to actually make up the concrete mixers. And the critical components of those are single source, an example being the gearbox. And next we'll have Ms. Keese with the key issues.
Thank you, Ms. Stevens. So moving forward to the key issues at hand, CCM and IMC both use BGK as their supplier, and currently they're unhappy with the service and responsiveness. And this is due to BGK being unable to expand its capacity. They have high demands and limited storage. And it goes to moving forward to how BGK has no North American distribution operations. So that leads to high lead times, as well as it ranges from 3 to 5 months. And also BGK has no warranty extension without price increase. So that usually leads to cost conflict. Now moving forward to Mr. Simmons.
Thanks, Ms. Keese. Alternative courses of action. As a group, we have listed a total of 3 alternative courses of action for Sarah to make her decision. Those alternatives include remaining in the current supply relationship with BGK, creating a consignment relationship with Moretti, or choosing IGR as the sole new supplier for the company. BGK is a German manufacturer whose annual revenue currently amounts to 12 billion euros. The company has a high reputation, but the inventory is expensive. The upside about BGK is that it has been the sole supplier to CCM for the past 30 years. However, it does not currently have nor consider creating a distribution center in North America. The second alternative would be creating a consignment relationship with Moretti. Moretti is an Italian company with annual revenues totaling 1 billion euros. It operates throughout 18 countries. However, it experienced quality issues over 5 years ago. Since then, those issues have been solved. The last alternative would be choosing IGR as the sole new supplier for the company. IGR is an Italian company as well, with annual revenues totaling over 1.5 billion euros. The company has a high reputation for manufacturing and selling its inventory mainly in Europe, with IGR proposing a plan to set up a distribution facility in Missouri. It is a great promise for CCM. It will deliver a just-in-time delivery service to IMC and a 2-day shipping to CCM. So now over to the examples for the alternatives. The first example being Total Energies. Total Energies is a company based out of France that will be terminating its Russian oil due to the current Ukraine conflict. Their supply contracts will end in the end of 2022. And most recently, they signed a new deal with Caledon Energy. And now on to Ms. Stevens for the second example.
Thank you, Mr. Simmons. So with the second example, we're going to highlight basically how a state continues to use their current supplier instead of going with a new supplier. So NASPO, Value Point, and the state of Idaho teamed together for cooperative purchasing amongst the participating states from the US that come together to make cooperative purchases that they all can use. So in this example, it will be Fisher Scientific for supplying lab equipment and supplies. Basically, instead of going with a new supplier, the state of Idaho and NASPO decided to extend the contract with Fisher Scientific for a new year. After analyzing the market and the current supply chain disruptions, they felt that it was best to extend it for another year. That way they wouldn't have to put as much effort into making a transition and still running into the possibility of having those same supply issues, seeing that these supply disruptions are impacting the industry as a whole and not an individual vendor. Now we will have Ms. Freeman for the evaluation of these alternative.
Thank you, Ms. Stevenson. Based on our evaluation, CCM can continue the supply chain arrangement with BGK, a German manufacturing company, and try to resolve the issue with the supplier due to it being a highly respected company. BGK defective rate is 0.5%. However, their lead time is 3 to 5 months, and they only have a 1-year warranty. Alternatively, they can choose a new supplier, which is Moretta. This is an Italian manufacturing company that operates in 18 countries and has a less lead time, a defect rate of 1.5%, and provides a 5-year warranty. Lastly, they can select IGR, an Italian manufacturing company, as the new supplier, which is a highly respected company in the industry. They promise just-in-time delivery to IMC and a 2-day delivery to CCM, and propose to set up a distribution facility in Missouri region. From the calculation derived from the rating chart and the information from the book, we determined that alternative 3, IGR, will be the best course of action in this case study. This decision was made by the rating that is provided in our evaluation. In addition, IGR is a highly respected company that provides quality products in the industry. IGR also provides CCM order flexibility in the contract. Based on demand, the lot size can be changed. IGR also reduces lead time and flexibility. It provides just in time, it cut down on inventory costs. Moreover, the company is willing to move to the United States, which allows CCM not to have been impacted by the supply chain problems affecting our nation due to COVID-19, where customers are not receiving their products due to shortages. Furthermore, not having to incur the out-of-country transportation costs, especially due to the economy being in inflation with high fuel prices. Lastly, IGR has less than 1% defect rate and a 5-year warranty. Now we have our reference, and thank you.